In this full English lesson, you are going to learn 5 new English vocabulary words, 5 new English expressions, see tons of example sentences, and so much more. After this lesson, you'll be able to speak English with more confidence and more fluently about the topic of motivation. Are you ready? Well then, I'm Teacher Tiffany. Let's jump right in. All right, the very first word I want to teach you is determination. Good. Again, determination. Excellent. Now, this word determination just means firmness of purpose or resoluteness. Again, firmness of purpose or resoluteness. Like you are determined to speak English fluently. Your determination is what led you to watch this video or listen to this podcast episode. Why? Because you have a purpose. You want to speak English fluently and you are ready to put in the work. You got it? Excellent. All right, check out this first example sentence. Her determination to succeed in her career is truly inspiring. You caught it? Excellent. All right, here we go. Sentence number 2. With great determination, he completed the marathon despite the harsh weather conditions. Think about it. When it's cold outside, when it's raining, when it's snowing, it's hard to move forward, but he had a purpose and his resoluteness kept him going. Again, with great determination, he completed the marathon despite the harsh weather conditions. You got it? All right, sentence number 3. The team showed remarkable determination in overcoming the obstacles they faced. Things were difficult, things were hard, but they pushed forward. They had a purpose. Once again, the team showed remarkable determination in overcoming the obstacles they faced. So, vocabulary word number 1, determination. Excellent job. Now, the second vocabulary word I want you to know and understand is perseverance. Good. Again, perseverance. Excellent. Now, this word just means persistence in doing something despite difficulty or delay in achieving success. Even though it's challenging, even though it might take a little bit of extra time, you're going to continue working hard, just like you're doing right now. Yeah, that's right. I know you're working hard to achieve your English goal, and I know you will achieve it. You have perseverance. You got it? Excellent. All right, check out this first example sentence. Perseverance is key to mastering any skill or subject, including English. That's right. Perseverance is key to mastering any skill, any new skill or subject. This is what you have to remember. All right, let's move on now to sentence number 2. Despite numerous setbacks, her perseverance paid off and she finally achieved her goal. I remember I told you in one story time several months ago how I had to study for a long period of time in order to pass my exam to get my master's degree. It took me 3 tries. But just like this sentence says, despite numerous setbacks, her perseverance paid off and she finally achieved her goal. Perseverance is key. And sentence number 3. The scientist's perseverance led to a breakthrough discovery after years of research. So you see how we can use this word in many different situations. Now we're speaking about a scientist. Again, the scientist's perseverance led to a breakthrough discovery after years of research. You got it? Excellent. Vocabulary word number 2, perseverance. Now let's move on to number 3. Number 3 is overachiever. Good. Again, overachiever. Excellent. Now, this word just means a person who achieves more than what is expected. A person who achieves more than what is expected. An overachiever. Check out these example sentences. Here's the first one. She's an overachiever who always goes above and beyond in her work. She doesn't just do the minimum. She doesn't just do what's required. She actually does more. Extra credit work, adding more. Why? She's an overachiever. Again, she's an overachiever who always goes above and beyond in her work. You got it? Good. Sentence number 2. Being an overachiever, he often stays late at the office to complete his projects. He wants to get them done. He wants to make sure they're perfect. He doesn't want to give just 50%. He wants to give 110%. Once again, being an overachiever, he often stays late at the office to complete his projects. You got it? Good. Here we go. Sentence number 3. Overachievers tend to set high standards for themselves and strive to meet them. This is very true. I call myself an achiever, and according to this definition, I'm an overachiever because I want to achieve many things. Why? To help you achieve your goal. So here we go. One more time. Overachievers tend to set high standards for themselves and strive to meet them. You got it. Yes, I love it. So again, number 3 is overachiever. Let's move on to word number 4. Endurance. Endurance. Good. Last time after me. Endurance. Excellent. Now this just means the ability to withstand hardship or adversity, especially the ability to sustain a prolonged, stressful effort or activity. I can give you a prime example. This morning, I was exercising. I went to the gym very early this morning at 5 a.m. and I got my workout in, trying to keep my body in shape, right? And then I got on the bike and I rode for about 25 minutes. I rode 10 miles. The sweat was dripping. There were points in the workout when I got exhausted, but I pushed forward. This was building my endurance, able to move forward even when things are stressful or challenging. You got it? Excellent. All right. Check out this first example sentence. Marathon runners need a high level of endurance to complete the race. This is very true. Marathons are not easy. I don't think I'll ever do a marathon simply because, yes, I was a runner growing up, but I was a short distance. I didn't like long distances. And marathons are long distances, right? So once again, marathon runners need a high level of endurance to complete the race. Maybe you like running marathons. Let us know. Here's sentence number 2. Her mental endurance was tested during the challenging times. This word endurance can be used when you're describing, hey, I need to be mentally strong. This is not going to be an easy situation, and I have to push through even though it's challenging. Just like the sentence says, her mental endurance was tested during the challenging times. You got it? Good job. Here we go. Sentence number 3. The soldiers displayed incredible endurance during the long and arduous march. Soldiers have to go through a lot. They have to run. They have to experience the heat. They have to push forward even with heavy bags on their back. Again, the soldiers displayed incredible endurance during the long and arduous march. You got it? Good job. Here we go. Again, number 4, endurance. Excellent. All right, let's move on now to number 5. But before we get to number 5, I want to remind you, everything you're learning, the words, the example sentences, you need to practice what you're learning. So you can download the English with Tiffany app, and after this lesson, you can practice what you've learned. You can also see, hey, was I missing anything? And you can make sure to review after this lesson in order to maximize on what you're learning. All right, here we go. Let's continue now. We're looking at word number 5, which is inspiration. Good. Again, inspiration. Excellent. Now, this just means the process of being mentally stimulated to do or feel something, especially to do something creative, right? It inspires you. Wow, I saw that picture. Now I want to go draw or paint. Ooh, I saw that and now I want to create something new. Inspiration. Check out this first example sentence. The artist found inspiration in the beauty of nature. Walking outside, seeing the beautiful trees, seeing the mountains, all of a sudden, there was a spark of creativity. Ooh, I want to paint this landscape. Inspiration. Once again, the artist found inspiration in the beauty of nature. What about this second example sentence? Her life story serves as an inspiration to many young people. There's something about her life story that stimulates people and makes them want to do something as well. Again, her life story serves as an inspiration to many young people. Let's move on now to sentence number 3. The teacher's words were a source of inspiration for the students to pursue their dreams. Think about a teacher who inspires you. Hopefully I inspire you. I want you to achieve your goals. But you can think of any teacher who inspires you. That teacher is helping you pursue your dreams. Once again, the teacher's words were a source of inspiration for the students to pursue their dreams. You got it? Excellent. So again, number 5 is inspiration. Great job. Now I want us to move on to our expressions. We had 5 English words. Again, this is a full English lesson. You'll be able to speak about motivation like a native English speaker, speaking fluently. Here's the first English expression. Bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. Good. Again, bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. Good job. Now, this expression just means very enthusiastic and full of energy. As you know, I, as your English teacher, am always full of energy and passion. I enjoy what I do. I enjoy helping you. I don't look tired when I'm on the camera. I don't look lethargic. I actually look very energetic. Why? Because I actually have energy and I'm ready to teach you each and every time I come on camera. Bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. Check out the first example sentence. Here we go. She arrived at the meeting bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, ready to tackle the day's challenges. She was ready to knock it out the ballpark. She knew exactly what she wanted to say in the meeting. She wasn't tired. She had energy. She was enthusiastic. Once again, she arrived at the meeting bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, ready to tackle the day's challenges. You got it? Excellent. All right, here's sentence number 2. Despite the early hour, the students appeared bright-eyed and bushy-tailed for their field trip. The kids were ready. The kids knew, hey, we're going on a field trip. We're excited. We don't even care that it's early in the morning. Bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. Despite the early hour, the students appeared bright-eyed and bushy-tailed for their field trip. Let's do sentence number 3. He was bright-eyed and bushy-tailed after a good night's rest, eager to start his new job. Woo, he was ready. Yes, enthusiastic, full of energy, ready